they hear Sandstorm, and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened. Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Gamecocks ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Judicials offense will get the first swing of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're...
Breaks into the open. Hard running there. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll send the back in motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. He'll do it himself. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. The sure hands. It's made. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. And the Judicials will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. So South Carolina's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
Punt is in the air. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Big fullback's got it. Turning it on! Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gets the back moving. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Went up top on 2nd down. That leaves them needing a yard here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Good timing on the quick out. tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. And because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's McKay. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Caught in the backfield. It's McKay. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Motion from the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Judicials line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The option look. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Fullback's got it. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Holding.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll go to the toss. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the Judicials are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Slides away. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A low line drive and short kick. Coverage team down there to down the punt, and they'll spot it just inside the 45. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Calls his own number. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, going up top. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab at the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Try to get it to the edge. Gets it past the marker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Now the pitch. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Judicials with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They want to run this quarterback. And the defense jumps on and they get that turnover. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Rides to back and leaves it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Bringing the heat. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Gamecocks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They'll send the back in motion. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. That's caught. It's York. Well, that toe-tap catch had a little style, but not much substance on that.
No, the defense did a good job, too, using the sideline to their advantage. Using the sideline as a 12th man. There was nowhere for that receiver to go except get 1 foot down and get out.
He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Gets the back moving. They'll power it inside with the fullback. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Under fire. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Going right to work up top. Caught near the sticks. It's fired. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Gamecocks in the hurry-up. Into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Gonna run it. It's fired. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Finds a little space.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's O'Neal.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run the toss. Runs through the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Find some fresh air. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. No good. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's fired. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Looking for room, it's fired. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Brings up third down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They punt it away on 4th down. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Judicials can really attack on this 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge, and I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And the Judicials send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A low line drive and not his best work. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The give to the tailback. Powers through the defender. There he goes! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got it on the right. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Here comes the option. The pitch. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. Give him 109 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Goes to the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Judicials need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
I love that play call defensively because it's 3rd and long. You know that the offense is going to throw it, so why not dial up an exotic? Why not bring a blitz and help your pass rush get home to the QB?
And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions.
Breaks into the open. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot up.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Got room to work. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilkins. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's now 2nd and goal.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the pummeling has started.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 6 over San Diego State.
Quarterback keeper.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gets the back moving. Run it with the fullback. Oh, what a move. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They think there's room to run to the right here. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Turning it on! He's now up to 83 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Judicials are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilkins. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Gamecocks are marching down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Loss of 4. Second down coming up.
They want that clock to run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Give him 96 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. Wide receiver going in motion. Shotgun snap on third down. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands, it's made. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll toss it to the left. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Judicials really need to keep this drive alive on third down. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Using his feet. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.